operating officer. I was surprised I didn't get that question sooner. Clearly there's a hole in the office of the chairman right now. And so we will be addressing that very soon. I think I told some people yesterday, probably within a matter of days, and just 2 or 3 things to work out. But the good thing about Enron, as I've said 2 or 3 times today, is we have great talent. We have great talent. And there was never any thought by the board or me of maybe going into an outside search or anything like that. I mean, all of the succession would occur internally. And we've got good choices. I mean, it's not just a matter of 1 choice or 2 choices. We've got good choices. And we have certainly good choices as to who will, in fact, be ready to be CEO in the future. But, and, you know, I stepped down from this job once. I can step down from it again. But I'm also in no big hurry. I mean, and the board has told me not to be in any big hurry because because we want to make sure we make the right choice, and in fact, we don't have any hiccup after we make it. But like I said, the great thing is we have a lot of really, really good talent, and so you'll be hearing more about that very soon. Welcome back. Glad to have you back. What are Enron's plans for the Mexican market and energy? Greg, you want to speak to that? I mean, are we doing that much? I mean, we're doing a little bit. Oh, Louise is our expert.
I am. At the moment, we are doing a lot in Mexico. Many of you know about the Vitro plant, which is a 750 megawatt plant that Enron has built and is in the process of building in just outside of Monterrey, Mexico. We also have many on the asset development side, many small projects, 25 megawatt and below projects that we're currently working on, which are essentially on-site generation plants for Mexico. Also, some big areas of work on the power trading, taking power from the ERCOT market, that's the Texas market, into Mexico. So that's on the power side. On the gas side as well, we are looking across the borders for the transactions there, and we do trade the ERCOT side, the Texas side and the West Gas Desk do trade with the Pemex, which is the gas supplier in Mexico. So we continue to expand there. We have 2 offices, one in Monterrey. We are looking for people for the Monterrey office, if anybody's interested, or I've sent that. Okay, thank you.
Great. Thank you, Louise. And so quite a bit of activity there. Two more, and then we're going to close it down. Can you comment honestly on the rumor that Jeff was asked to resign by the board? And of course, also, is there any truth behind rumors that Shell may buy Enron? On the latter, no truth that I know about. And for the reason I said earlier, I think it'd be very, very difficult for somebody to take that on. The board did not ask, I'll repeat for everybody one more time, the board did not ask that Jeff step down. The board did not express dissatisfaction with Jeff. I did not ask Jeff to step down. It was his decision. It was voluntary. And of course, as we've all said, certainly confirmed by the fact that there was no severance package, which he was eligible for in his contract if he had been involuntarily terminated. This was a personal decision by Jeff for personal and family reasons. He did, of course, elaborate in the Wall Street Journal article this morning that certainly the decline in the stock price put enormous pressure on him. And that, as he said, that is the report card of the CEO and the senior management of the company, or at least one report card. So it was his decision, and like I say, I and others tried to talk him out of it, but it was a final decision. And so now we're moving ahead. Finally, how do you define what it means to be the world's leading company? Given your definition above, how are we going to do it? I think we've said before, not necessarily the largest company in revenue or net income or market value, but all those things would be good. But I think quite often it comes down to the reputation the company has among other companies, other peers around the world. I mean, if you say who's the leading company today, well, probably it's General Electric. And it was General Electric in part because it was the biggest company in the world. But secondly, and certainly the largest market cap company in the world, which is one way of measuring that. But it's also GE because people really admired their business model, their leaders, including Jack Welch, the way the business was operated, the quality of the operations, the quality of the people, the leadership it provided around the world. And I think most importantly is how we're viewed by everybody else. To be the leading company, we have to be the leader around the world. And that means how others view us and how they view how we do business, how we in fact run an organization, how we create new businesses and new services and provide those services to customers around the world. So let me kind of wrap up with this. The company is doing extremely well. The business model and the strategy are sound. The opportunities are enormous. We have to keep executing. As I say, we can always shoot ourselves in the foot. But primarily we have to both retain and keep attracting the very best, brightest, most capable people in the world. And if we do that, then Enron will become the leading company in the world. Thanks again, and thanks for the support. That means a lot to me.